Back at it with another YouTube video, and yeah, today we're doing another DC superheroes that I want to see in the DCU movie universe. So yeah, I recently did one of the MCU one of superheroes I want to see in the MCU. I haven't seen how it's done yet because it hasn't released yet. I just like these videos so much, so I just thought I'd make another one. Because there's so many heroes. There's like a lot of heroes you can definitely from the comic books and stuff. And I also plan on doing villains as well. So yeah. Just so you know, the rules are um I'm discluding any of the shows and stuff. So basically, the only things out that are off the table of just basically looking at them is going to be the DCU ones, the ones that are actually in it, such as Batman, Shazam, Shazam, or whatever you want to call him, Captain Marvel. I don't know what you call him. Superman, Flash, and yeah, I those guys. I'm also excluding the Green Lantern movie, hence why the picture's on the screen right now. But yeah, one is very obvious right now, and yeah. Um, yeah, so I excluded all the show ones as well. So really, anyone could be in it. Yeah, let's go with a clearer one, which is gonna be any of the Green Lanterns. Honestly, I don't care who it is. Whether it be Hal Jordan, um, or John Stewart, for example, or I don't know. Personally, I don't really care on who you do, as long as there's a Green Lantern. I'm really hoping if they make a Justice League 2, they decide on making Green Lantern at least in the movie. Because to be honest with you, Justice League doesn't feel the same without a Green Lantern, and it just doesn't. It's not. I don't really like it. I mean, Green Lantern's like the whole idea of a lantern is pretty interesting to me as well. One of my favorite superheroes has to be Green Lantern. And yeah, you could also maybe even do two Green Lanterns and Jessica Cruz and Simon Biles, which could be interesting. Or you can do like one v like John Stewart. It honestly, again, it doesn't matter to me. Honestly, just put a Green Lantern in. I believe HBO Max is was supposed to make a show about this. I don't know if they're still doing it, but definitely really cool. I hope they include them in. I hope they include a Green Lantern in the future Justice League movies, or even DCEU movies, because it'll definitely be interesting. Let's get into the next one. It's going to be Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle's got to be one of my favorite heroes of all time. Really like his character. Um, you can definitely do so many things with this character. You can even make a like Teen Titans adaptation. I didn't put it on this list, but you could definitely do that as well. Yeah, you definitely need. Personally, I like Blue Beetle. For an average fan, you could probably wait off on this a little bit. Like, I would much rather get like a Green Lantern as opposed to a Blue Beetle. That's just my opinion. Or like like another Prime DC character or another Justice League member that's very like in the comics. Personally, that's just me. But yeah, Blue Beetle, great character. You could do whatever you want with him. Honestly, you could either do like Jaime Reyes or Ted Cord, which could be interesting. You could do either one, but I'm excited to see this if it ever comes. But apparently, I was when I was looking for this picture. Actually, I saw that there's a rumor of HBO Max making a show about Blue Beetle, which definitely could be interesting. But personally, I would rather a movie as opposed to a show, or maybe even just add him into the Titan show because that could definitely be interesting. But if I was adding him into the Titan show, I would definitely make him Jaime Reyes as opposed to Ted Cord because Ted Cord's like an adult and it's kind of a little bit strange in my opinion. But or maybe you could put Ted. Nah, Ted Cord isn't around the age of like Dick Grayson and all of them. But yeah, I definitely like the character of Blue Beetle. I really hope he does come in. He just looks like an awesome character. There's so many things you can do with him. You could even maybe fight like other like I can't remember, like parasites or whatever. Not parasites, like how do I can't remember what their names are. What's on him? The blue thing that's on him, the suit. He could fight other ones like him, which could definitely be very interesting into a good movie. I would love to see that. And yeah, let's move on to the third character here. I think it should be I think it should be Martian Manhunter or John Johns. Personally, I grew up calling him John because I had seen the Justice League show when I was like a little kid, and personally, I call him that. But I recently call him more of like Martian Manhunter as I've like grown up, kind of. So yeah, um, obviously we've seen him in shows before previously. I don't know what show he was in. I personally haven't really been watching the CW shows and stuff. But I know he's appeared in there. Yeah, I know he's appeared in there. And I know he's supposedly supposed to be appearing in the Snyder Cut of Justice League, which definitely could be interesting. Yeah, it could be interesting in his character because I feel like Martian Manhunter is one of the probably like one of the um most memorable kind of members of the Justice League. That's just my opinion. I believe he should be in there. He's like a prime character like Green Lantern, for example. In terms of what if I would rather see Green Lantern or Martian Manhunter, personally, I would rather see Green Lantern, but I feel like it's more better to maybe add Martian Manhunter in there as well. And yeah, you could definitely do some cool things with this character. Like I've seen that it's gonna maybe be the guy from Superman, Man of Steel, the first movie in the DCEU. It's supposed to be that army general guy. Um, yeah, he actually kind of gave me some kind of John vibes, kind of. So it could definitely be interesting. Yeah, in my opinion, he's just one of the better memorable members of the Justice League, and much like I think he needs to be in it. I think he maybe needs to be in it more than, for example, Aquaman or Cyborg or something. That's just my opinion. I believe that like if I were doing the Justice League movie myself personally, and I had to set aside like what is it, 7 characters or something, I would probably go Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash. But it's 6 characters, so I would go those 4 right off the bat. But take out Aquaman and Cyborg, and I would put Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern. That's just my opinion. Um, you could still do it, make it good with those characters, but personally, I much rather I would rather see those 2 characters inside the DCU in the second. If they ever make a second sequel to the Justice League, I would definitely like to see that. But other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.